Hello everybody, it's me, Nikki, and today I'm here with the mid-year book freakout tag. This is June 25th when I'm filming it, and it probably won't go up until July, but whatever. I wanted to do it. I've never done it before. I thought it would be fun to do it. So there's 13 questions, and let's get started. What's the best book you've read so far in 2020? I don't know off the top of my head. Do I have it in? Have I read that many books? I feel like I've read a lot of books this year. The best book? What? It's like the first one. Why is this so hard? Best book. How about one book I gave 5 stars? It's right here. I can't show you the front because I've got notes on it, but The Curse of Chalian by Lois McMaster Bujold. Bujold? You say the J? I'm not sure. It's the first in a series. There's a sequel and then like a prequel. Oh, no, don't look at the notes. So I gave that one 5 stars, and it was very good. Now I just have to organize everything back to where it was so nothing falls over. So I guess that's the best one I've read. Why not? The best sequel you've read so far, and I think I read this one in 2020. Now I have to check to see if I read it in 2020. I might not have. Because I just picked the first sequel I could think of that I enjoyed. I did. Fantastic. This is Crooked Kingdom, the second in the Six of Crows duology. I really, really liked it. I mean, the ending, though, where everything comes together and Kaz... Oh, it was fantastic. That ending was fantastic. So that was the best sequel I read. Now I have to find the list again. New releases you haven't read but want to. I've got My Calamity Jane. This just came out earlier this month. It's going to be on a TBR for next month, I believe. But yes, I want to read this so badly because I love this series very, very much. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. That is The Nobleman's Guide to Scandal and Shipwrecks, the third in the Montague siblings. I have pre-ordered it. It was supposed to come out in August, I think, but it's been pushed back to December. And it is about Adrian Montague, aka the little crying baby from the first book. Number 5. The biggest disappointment was... I can't remember the title. That's how much of a disappointment it was. I think I even DNF'd it. But where is it? It was the, something of Xanth. Where is it? Yeah, it was the something of Xanth. Oh, there we go. A Spell for Chameleon, Xanth number 1. it was supposed to be about this guy named Bink who has no magic in a world that is filled with magic, and unless he got some, he would be exiled. And I thought the cover was interesting, and that sounded interesting, but it was just pretty misogynistic, I thought. So yeah, I was disappointed in that a lot. I thought it would be a lot better. I could get into a new series, but no. Biggest surprise. Murder in the Palace of Anubis. I knew I would like it because it's a historical mystery, and if you've watched my channel, you know I like historical mysteries, but I was surprised about how good it was. Like, I read this in a day, I think. I mean, it's not very big, but I was just like sped through this, and I thought the characters were interesting. The time period, I think this is the latest I've ever read in a historical mystery, for King Tut, you know, the famous one. And yeah, I really liked it, and I very much want to read more of this. My favorite new author, debut or new to you, and that would be Mark Lawrence. I received a copy of The Girl in the Stars, an ARC version, and I'd never read any Mark Lawrence before, and it was really good, and I very much want to continue on with that series and read some more Mark Lawrence. Number 8 is new fictional crush, and that has to be the King of Scars, Nikolai from the Grisha verse, because I first saw him in the second of the Grisha trilogy, and I went, Darkling who? Mal who? Like, why are more people not talking about him? He's awesome and amazing and tragic. I love him. My new favorite character is probably also Nikolai. He made every scene better. I just started King of Scars, so I am very excited about that. I just love him, and I think there's a second one about him, so that will be fantastic. A book that made you cry, and that is Jaina Proudmoore, Tides of War. It's upstairs and I'm not going to go get it. It's World of Warcraft number 11. I don't think it would make, like, if you've never played World of Warcraft, you probably wouldn't tear up. Like, it made me cry. But that's because I knew about the characters and all the stuff that was happening. And I think even War Crimes, World of Warcraft 13, also made me cry a little bit. I'm a sucker for that fictional world. Number 11, a book that made you happy. A book that made me happy. Can I just say Crooked Kingdom again? Because that made me happy. Well, it didn't make me happy. That also made me cry. Crooked Kingdom also made me cry. I don't think any of the books I have by me I read in 2020. Yeah, we'll just say Crooked Kingdom. Because what made me happy was shit happened, right? And then Kaz was like, we're gonna do this, and it went exactly how he thought it was going to. And those are my favorite types of plans, like in movies, This is like the first time I've seen it in a book. I love it when a plan comes together. Thank you, Hannibal. So it was just, it made me happy to see it all come together. I was like, ha ha, laughing gleefully. I wasn't laughing like that, but I was pretty happy. Number 12, the most beautiful book you've bought so far this year or received. Dragon Slayer. Look, I know it's not like the most beautiful, like I've seen other people have probably objectively more beautiful books, but it's blue and it has a dragon on it. I saw this cover and my heart leapt with joy. I don't know if you can tell by my glasses and shirt, my chair, my PS4 controllers. I own blue things. Blue is my absolute favorite color. It makes me ridiculously happy, and I love dragons. So when I saw this, and then I just think it's such a beautiful cover. I haven't read it yet, so it is this way on my shelf, so I cannot wait to read it. So it'll be this way, and the beautiful spine will be out for all to see. I love that cover. And the last one, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Well, a lot. I have a bunch that I'm currently reading that I will not get to, which I will tell you about in the June wrap-up whenever I film that. So, but I'd like to read King of Scars, The Last Wish, The Witcher, The Death of Mrs. Westaway, and Been Fancy Necromancy. Not at the end of the month, but like throughout the whole year. And I'm doing our fantasy on Reddit is doing like a bingo. They go from March to March. So I'd like to read basically all the books that I've picked out. So that includes Royal Assassin, Mermaid, Witch in the Sea, Lies of Locke Lamora, Mistborn, where's the other ones? Oh, no, I read that. To Winter Nights, The Blade Itself. Some of these I don't own yet, but I plan on it. So, yes, that is basically what I'd like to read before the year's up. I don't know if I will get to it, but we will find out, I suppose. Anyway, that is my tag. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.